Blue Jays Nation's heart is racing, and for good reason. Over in Japan, Munetaka Murakami has just been officially posted. And with that, the name of the Japanese slugger is starting to echo loudly in Toronto. At the same time, Bo Bichette still hasn't responded to the $22 million qualifying offer, and the clock is ticking. If he says no, the path for Murakami could open as a new blue lightning bolt in the middle of the lineup. It's the kind of move that changes the course of a franchise, one that shakes everything up. And when you remember that Toronto was just one swing away from moving on in October, you can feel that this decision could be the turning point. Hit that like button and drop a comment. Blue Jays Nation, because this is the moment when the blue and white heart needs to speak louder than fear. The state of the team is pure uncertainty and hope. Toronto is caught between two worlds, nostalgia and reinvention. Bo Bichette, the face of consistency, the bat that gave rhythm to the lineup's soul, still hasn't responded to the $22.025 million qualifying offer. And as the clock ticks toward November 18th, across the Pacific rises Munetaka Murakami, the young giant from the Yakult Swallows, 25 years old, 56 home runs in 2022, and a bat powerful enough to shake any stadium. It's as if fate itself is challenging the team. Are you ready to change the center of this story? And what came next, no one expected. Because the fact that changes everything is that Murakami's posting opens a 45-day window, exactly the same period in which Bichette decides his future. Coincidence? Or a perfectly timed move by the front office? League insiders say multiple teams are already circling Murakami, eyeing this rare chance to buy a prime-age power bat without touching the farm system. For Toronto, this could be the most powerful plan B of the decade. If Bo leaves, Murakami becomes plan A, no question. But what does that say about the team's vision? Is this the start of a new era or the sign that the Bichette-Guerrero cycle is nearing its end? Behind the scenes, the impact is immediate. The fans feel the weight of this possibility. Because losing Bichette isn't just losing a shortstop, it's losing a piece of the blue and white heart. But the thought of Murakami arriving with that raw power and youthful energy reignites the flame of hope. Internally, the plan seems clear. Murakami at third base and a transitional shortstop to steady the defense. Maybe Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, maybe Jorge Mateo, names that keep the infield solid while the new core takes shape. It's the kind of pragmatic construction that keeps the team competitive without panicking. Still, the feeling is divided. Can you really replace what Bichette represents? And that's where the deeper reflection hits. Toronto stands before a choice that will define its character for years to come. Murakami is power, youth, and risk. Bichette is history, chemistry, and loyalty. It's the old struggle between heart and strategy. But the plan works. Murakami bringing thunder to bat and a strengthened defense holding down the diamond. 2026 could mark the beginning of a new phase. More mature, more balanced, and ready for that missing Game 7. In the end, this might be the most Blue Jays way possible to be reborn. Losing a symbol, but finding another with the same glow of future. So take a deep breath, Blue Jays Nation, because what's coming to define an era, if Bo Bichette stays, Toronto keeps its heartbeat at shortstop, and the dream continues with the same core that made the city believe. But if he decides to leave, the arrival of Munetaka Murakami could mark the start of a new rhythm, the sound of new thunder echoing through the Rogers Center. It's the kind of transition that blends pain and hope, because being a Blue Jay means this. watching a hero possibly say goodbye, yet still seeing a new chance to rewrite history on the horizon. Murakami represents raw power, the energy of someone coming to leave a mark. Bichette represents connection, the face the fans have learned to trust. And in the middle of this crossing of destinies, what remains is a blue and white passion, steady as ever. The future can change, the lineup can shift, but the flame that burns in Toronto never goes out. Being a Blue Jay means believing, even when the sky looks cloudy. Tell us what you think. Blue Jays Nation. Hold or rebuild? Is Murakami the new Blue Lightning? Leave a like to show that this passion never cools down.